What can $274,000 actually get you in Wellen Park? Today I'm touring a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, end unit townhome in Ashcombe by D.R. Horton. And there's one thing about this location that could be a really big deal for some buyers. It's directly adjacent to the new Wellen Park High School. So let's go inside and I'll show you exactly what you get at this price point. And if you're thinking about moving to Wellen Park, be sure to grab my free Wellen Park Relocation Guide. It's packed with information on neighborhoods, builders, amenities, maps, and homes throughout Wellen Park. And of course, you can always call, text, or email me anytime. Now let's take a look inside. As soon as you walk in, the one-car garage is right here to your right, so you have a really convenient entry into the home. And on the other side is your powder room, which is really nice to have downstairs when you have family or guests over. One thing you'll notice about this floor plan is that all your bedrooms are upstairs. This is where the main living area opens up. You've got your dining area here, the living room, and then the kitchen all connected, so even though it isn't an enormous home, the layout feels very open. If you're starting out, this gives you a nice amount of space without taking on the maintenance or price tag of a much larger single-family home. The kitchen has a breakfast bar, which gives you some additional seating and keeps the kitchen connected to the rest of the living space. You've got your living room right off the kitchen. And because the dining area is right here, you can also keep everyone connected even when you're cooking or entertaining. I want to show you something that I think is one of the most interesting features of this location. Look right outside the back door. You have a direct view towards the new Wellen Park High School, which sits immediately adjacent to Ashcombe. So if school location is something that's important to you, this is definitely something you'll want to take into consideration. And for someone with a student attending the high school, or kids involved in school activities and sports, having the school this close could be a really convenient part of everyday life. And even if you don't have school-aged children, this location is still worth knowing about because you're getting into Wellen Park at a much lower price point while being right in the middle of all the growth happening around you. Now let's head upstairs because this is where you'll find all 3 bedrooms. You'll find the primary bedroom in the front of the home. You have enough room for a comfortable bedroom setup here. And the primary bedroom has its own ensuite bathroom, so you have your private bathroom separate from the one shared by the other bedrooms. You've also got the primary closet right here, giving you dedicated storage. Down the hall is bedroom number 2 and 3. This could be a bedroom, a home office, a hobby room, or simply a room you keep available when family or friends come to visit. And then here we have the 3rd bedroom. Having 3 bedrooms gives you a little more flexibility. Maybe you need all 3 bedrooms today, or maybe one becomes an office or a flex space later. That's one thing I like about a floor plan like this. It can change with you. The 2 bedrooms share this full bathroom. And then right here is your laundry area. It's tucked into this closet-style space, so you're not giving up an entire room for laundry, which is pretty typical in a townhome at this price point. It's compact, but it's functional and it's conveniently located upstairs with all the bedrooms. So let's head back downstairs and I'll give you my overall take on this one. But let's talk about the numbers, because that's really the story with this home. This home is currently priced at $274,000, making it one of the most accessible ways to get into Wellen Park. The HOA is $253 a month, and that includes the community amenities and cable and internet. The annual CDD is approximately $1,512. So when you're comparing homes throughout Wellen Park, don't just look at the list price. I always recommend looking at the entire monthly and annual cost, including HOA, CDD, insurance, taxes, and what those fees actually include. There's also an amenity area being developed here. It is still under construction, so I can't show you the finished product, but I did fly the drone over the area so you can see what's coming. I actually like showing this because if you're watching this video from out of the area, you get to see the neighborhood as it is today, not just a polished finished product. So, who should take a closer look at this one? If you're looking for an affordable entry point into Wellen Park, this is definitely one to know about. At $274,000, you're getting a 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, and 1-car garage, end unit location, and a layout that gives you separate living and sleeping spaces. And then you have the location. You're directly adjacent to the new Wellen Park High School. Maybe you're buying your first home, maybe you're starting or growing your family, maybe you want a simpler home that's easier to maintain, or maybe you're looking for a place where you can have family and friends come visit. The important thing is you don't have to start with a huge home or a huge price tag to become part of Wellen Park. If you're trying to figure out which Wellen Park neighborhood or home is right for you, that's exactly what I help you with. I live here, I'm constantly out touring these neighborhoods and homes, and I'm happy to help you compare your options. Call, text, or email me anytime. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.